It's officially a Monday. It's Mark Pires.
I was walking down the road
And
today.
it's the longest running show on Earth. The most suppressed man online. Yeah, that's what we're doing. 1,449 days in a row of magic taking place. Of the truth coming to the surface, and we're here again. And I hope you guys are having a great night. I was going to start with a song, but I figured with a title like this, we got to get right into the show. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping you guys will just bear with me. We're going to talk about this quickly. Then we're going to get a guitar out, and we're going to write a piece of music. We're going to do something. We're going to make you laugh. What's that? No, Joanne, your wheeze is killing me. I can't even think. She goes, hopefully I'm not annoying you tonight. Yeah! Starting the show annoying the friggin' hell out of me. Nothing worse than that when you're with Joanne and she's doing it, you know? You know, I'm kind of wanting to lower this a touch just because I feel like that'll allow us to see the guitar a little better. Like that. How about that? Let's just say that's good right there. So we've been live one... Oh, God almighty, there goes the phone. Trying to get that ready for TikTok. Yeah. You know, when you're starting the show, one's a really clean start. We're on to a clean start here. You know, when you're into it for 1,449 days in a row, you're just rolling with the punches. You deal with it when the friggin' phone falls, you know, in the middle of the start of the show. But Zabrowski's here singing to us, and I'm here ready to play some friggin' music for you in a moment. Well, actually, I'm singing to you.
Amazing how often I forget the old days.
Barella in the house. I see Not Sure. Andrea O'Neill, thank you so much again for your donation. So kind. You're amazing. I really appreciate it. It's like I'm starting the show and I see You've Got Money. And I'm like, what? It's like the old You've Got Mail. But it's better than that because you got money instead of mail. And then all of a sudden, hold on, I gotta move over a little. You know, I mean, look, we're setting up still. Joanne didn't do a good job with it tonight. Every night, you know? So I didn't go live on TikTok yet, but let's bring them in, right? This is the beginning of the show. And again, we don't know what we're gonna do, but this has been a thorn in the side of social media platforms since I started it on December 31st, 2018. That's 1,449 days in a row of showing up. And what I've found is that if you happen to speak truth, if you happen to live in the moment and you're having clarity into what's really going on, you become the enemy of the state. Remember the movie with Will Smith when he was the enemy of the state? It's like, it feels like that. You know, when you've been doing this for 4 years in a row every day and nobody ever gets the notification, or when you are in someone's subscriptions, you're the very last feed in their subscriptions. No one's going to scroll all the way till they find you. And you've been doing that for 4 years, and it's just a reality. Here's another interesting one. Today it says 10,400 subscribers on YouTube, but we're at 10,518. I'm going to show you that in a moment, just to prove this suppression. Zabrosk! Right? It just so happens this happened to us about 2 months ago when I lost 400 subscribers in a day. And it wasn't that 400 people were just like, I want to stop following Mark. YouTube pulled 400 subscribers from my platform and just got rid of them. And I called them and they were like, we don't know what's going on. There may be some sort of weird thing that's happening in the back end and the algorithm. And we'll, keep an eye on it. If it happens again, let us know. I'm like, okay, thanks. So just today I see, if you go to my YouTube platform, it says 10.4K. But I'm going to show you guys something. Let's do this together. We grab the window capture, and I'm going to open up this page here that shows us in real time what the subscriber count is. So you could see that they're totally messing with this platform. This is not even a question. And it's really annoying at this point because we've been doing this. Consistency is like what they say. If you're consistent, well, bull crap. Been consistent on the longest running show on planet Earth. 4 years in a row every day. December 31st, 2018 was the beginning of this show. Let's get into here. I'm going to show you guys what we got. We're going back to the main screen, and I'm going to give you the window capture. This is what's really going on in the back end on the Mark Pires platform. Let's dive in. So as you can see over my shoulder, Thank you, Joanne. It says 10,518 subscribers. Now, if we click see live count, what does that say, guys? What does that say? That's a live count of my channel. 10,518 subscribers, okay? It's right there. But if we go over here and we click on my channel, that's updating live, which means that everything should be, and it's been at 10.5 for 2 months now. You know what I mean? Today, all of a sudden, when I put up that thing last night that said most suppressed man on the internet, now it's, look at that. What's that say, guys? What does that say right there? 10.4. How? I've been at 10,513, 515, 16, 17, now 518. Why does it say 10.4K right now? Because I can guarantee you what's going to happen tonight. They're going to drop another 500, 300, 400 of my subscribers. I don't know what YouTube's problem is. It's a positivity platform. We write songs in the moment that inspire you to be the greatest version of yourself. And I create comedy live in the moment, stream of consciousness type of stuff like Adam Sandler / Robin Williams / Christopher Walken's here doing impressions for you. And they don't want you to find it. Why? Well, anything that will help you distract from their garbage is something they don't want you to find. They want you to be in fear. Don't you think it's interesting that the only things they will show you that I put out have fear attached to it? Oh, someone died. What's going on? It's like, if I put out a great piece of music, I put out an inspirational piece of content or a piece of comedy that's original, they don't freaking share it at all. And it's weird. It's very weird. They don't like real comedy, Kevin said. Kevin, you rock. It's so good to see you. And I think you're right. Real comedy to me is somebody, or at least it's, again, edgy. Oh, throwing the F-bomb left and right. You can't find a clean comedy show like what I've been doing for 4 years and just be like, okay, let's throw some people who are into comedy at it while there's, feature films being, created in the moment. We did 6 feature films last year. 196 songs on iTunes. So the reality is this. It could friggin' blow, guys. It could blow. But we don't know for sure because we haven't had enough people see it to determine whether or not it's good or not. Do you understand? That's the craziest thing about what's happened here. 4 years in a row, and we have no basis of data to determine whether or not this is actually good content. 15 albums, 6 feature films. I know the people that subscribe to the show that show up and do know I'm here and somehow get notifications, or they just know I'm here at 10 o'clock every night. Those people, I know they enjoy it, but that's not enough of a data point, So the reality is this. I show up every day because at some point enough people will see, and it will either be, dude, you suck, stop, or it will be, this is the thing I've been waiting for. A live creation show, no script, songs being written in the moment, comedies, inspirational content, all of it at once. There is no idea of what it's going to be, even to the creator. And that's the best thing out there. I don't want to see something scripted. Ooh, I can't wait to see this episode that was crafted by Johnson Williamson the Ninth. I don't freaking need that garbage. What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne, your wheeze is obnoxious. Guys, I'm in the middle of a friggin' monologue. And Joanne's doing it. But guys, what are we doing over here? We're talking about, okay, 10.4, but when we go to live count, wherever the frig it is, where do we, 10.518. So, and you could see here on the bottom, look at the graph. It keeps continuing up. It's never gone down to 10.4 anywhere in this from November 25th to December 19th. And today, the night after I said, the most suppressed man online, I'm posting 10.4, but it really says 10.518. So like I said, tonight, do me a favor, come back and look. See what it says. I'm going to post screenshots of this. It's 10.518. Anybody should be subscribing. This is the longest running show on earth, okay? And we're at 10.518 right now, all right? I'm going to do something. We're taking out this friggin' guitar. Why? Oh, that's why. Maggie came up here and knocked that friggin' beat seat, Oh, wait, it's not going to work because of that. She's a bonehead McGillicuddy, Hold on, There we go. Oh, it sucks. That's a little better. I mean, look, it's going to have to do. You know, we're not going to lose too much time here. We're going to put this thing together. Oh, I forgot the backdrop always gives us the weird techno music. I dig it. So guys, we're playing a little music. Remember, there is something called the beat seat. I invented it. Ooh, see, this is why I wanted to fix the camera down a touch, because look, you could actually see me playing the guitar today. Woo! I freaking hate it. Every time I finish up a show, I go back to look at whatever it is we filmed, and I'm like, you know what? Let me just see how that part sounded and what it looked like. And then you see this. My hand's down here, and I'm not showing, because this guitar is, you know. Where's my pick, Joanne? Anyway, so Zabrowski had a good woohoo tonight. He snuck out. Paul, you're hilarious. So we're going to play something. I could turn that into a song, Paul. Don't even get fresh. And Paul, reasons why this is the way it is when I write songs like Freedom Convoy and Kyle Rittenhouse, Kyle Written Out, and I wrote the Mandate This song, and I wrote Nothing Makes Sense in 2021, 2021 Living in the Stone Ages. Everything that came out of this show was just steeped in truth, all the face swaps, all the craziness. And if you go back and watch the 36 episodes of the Donald Trump show, you'll see some ridiculousness. I mean, I found everything bad that the current president ever did. This is prior to the election. And I just did commentary as Trump. So I found Trump, did face swap. Are you kidding me? Sleeps over Joe. He's pooping in his triple diaper again. What? Oh, no, Melania. Don't go near the gold toilet. And so I'm just doing commentary as Trump, ripping on Biden. It's hilarious. And they suppressed it from the world because satire died in 2019. And even when I stopped doing political comedy and all I've been doing is creating comedy, like Shands, and freaking did the Johnny Depp feature film, and I did Batmark versus Supermark, and everything has been totally nothing to do with politics. It's just been an hour and a half feature films that are like intending to get you to laugh and get away from this bullcrap world we're living in. And they keep you from it. And I'm not saying it's like you personally, but it is you personally. If you're just finding me now and you're like, wait, you've been live for 4 years? Yeah. 4 years. So stick around for a few minutes. Cry, how are you, my friend? 1449 in a row. Doing it. Let's play a little something. It's funny, I wanted to go back to Paul. Matthew Blankenship, my brother. I love you, Matt. Matt Blankenship is the man. It's my buddy from high school. I'm going to play a little blues for Matt right now. Matt and I played a little music back in the day when I was first starting to play. And now what we do with the beat seat, first drum for guitar players. I think this is something that's so unusual, but I've got all these pedals here and I could create a full band sound, but it's all because of this beat seat. So let's get into something here. Give me a topic. Matt, give me a topic. This thing's still out of tune. You know what it is? When I get it warm, the strings get a little out of whack. All right, we're good. Let's play a little something here. Dubbing down the road. I like that. V-dubbing down the road. V-dubs has that. We're going to do a V-dubbing down the road.
double down the road, yeah. Going down the road, yeah, yeah. We driving down the road, yeah. We driving down the road. Tangled in a web of lies. No one knows how you can get outside. Looking back in, trying to find a way into a new day. Always caught off guard. Is anyone out there to help me? Put your hand up in the air and you say, I got you, I got your back. I got your back, yeah, yeah, yeah. In a world where everybody stabs each other in the back. Oh, it's nice to find some loyalty from time to time. Yeah, we're just slipping through the crowd, trying to find a way out. There's no way, they got you blocked in. You start screaming out, you start flailing, and you can't go anywhere. They start to envelop you and you just fall down to the ground. your back. I got your back. And people walk on by, yeah, wondering how you keep on going. Yeah, you can tell them 'cause you got someone watching your back. Yeah, you didn't have to pay, no, they did it anyway, 'cause they got your back. Have you met someone like that? Oh, would you tell me? Oh, I got your back, yeah, I got your back. Oh, I got your back. Oh, I got your back. I got your back. Oh, I got your back. Yeah. Oh, I got your back. Oh, I got your back. Oh, I got your back. You know, I got it. Yeah, I got your back. I got your back. I got your back, yeah. I got your back, yep. I'm coming back with your back, yep. You know, we're gonna get through it, yo. You know, we're gonna do anything we got to do. I got your back, yeah. You can take on the line, yeah. I got your back, yeah, yeah. I got your back. Coming round the corner, yep. Gonna hit them with the right hook, yeah. I got your back. Oh, they're looking down, yeah. Hit them with an elbow, yeah. 'Cause I got your back. Yeah, they can say anything, do anything. I'm going to attack, yes, that's right. 'Cause I got your back. 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 Let's get that going. What do we got?
got your back. Yep, we're going out tonight. You know I'm going to get in the fight if I got to, cause we gotta take it to the guys across from you. If they're coming with it. Yep, you know I'm gonna, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Guys, I can't fight. So if I'm trying to tell you I'm a fight, no good. But I do got your back, like, personally. I'm gonna send some positivity your way. Maybe I'll show you, like, how you can disarm the situation and be like, hey, bud, let's smile it out. You know what I mean? And then you're smiling. And then, like, nobody's fighting. You know, like, we're getting along. And that's cool, too, you know? Because I got your back. I got your back. Yep, you know I got your back. You know we're going to do what we got to get out of there without a fight. You know we're going to do it right, yeah. Come on, yeah, with me, yeah. We're gonna get down, yeah. Oh, we still got the French horn going over here. I got your back, yeah. I got your back, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, I got your back, yeah, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. I got your back, yeah, yeah, yeah. I got your back, yeah, 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 yeah. I got your back. I got your back. You can be the most suppressed man online, but you know you got some cool folks that got your back. You can be the most suppressed man online, but you know you got some cool folks that I got your back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got your back. Tom in the house. Tupac. We got Tupac kicking it with us. Guys, when you got Tupac here and you're trying to spit bars, just freaking hang it up. You know what I mean? You hang it up. You can't freaking, like, try to spit bars. You got Tupac in the house. You know? Tupac, you freaking rock, man. I want you to know I used to listen to you. 1996. Driving through the freaking streets with my beatbox. I had a sound installation company called Sound Fusion. You know, I installed like 3 or 4 like really awesome stereos for people in their cars because I used to be an audiophile before I realized I was able to write music. I used to love creating the perfect harmony in a car for music. And I'm in high school and I did it for 2 or 3 kids. And they're like, all of a sudden, a bunch of people wanted me to put these really cool Rockford Fosgate systems and kicker systems in their cars. And my cousin, who also gave me some really bad advice later on, which I'll tell you about. But my cousin says, you know, you got to start a business with this. You know, what give me a good name you want to come up with and I'll help you out. And so I said, I don't know, like I'm taking nothing and I'm putting these sound systems into people's cars. Like, I don't know, Sound Fusion. He goes, that's a cool name. Well, so he made me business cards and like I'm out there handing out business cards in high school. And I don't know how many deals I got from it. But the point was Sound Fusion was the first real deal when I was listening to Tupac. Tupac, might I say. If you guys haven't heard Tupac, it's even better than Tupac. You got to go check it. You know, he wears tube socks while he's doing a Tupac deal, you know. What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne, your wheeze is overpowering me. I'm just trying to, you know, share a story. Weezer back there. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that song. That's called I've Got Your Back. Now, I guess the reality is if you feel like going back and looking, there's 4 years of content every single day. 1,449 days in a row. Tomorrow is 1450. Pretty cool, you know. And I just want you to know that I got your back. I'll be back again tomorrow for 1450. man, I can't, to me, like, how do I stop doing this when, listen to that bass line. Boo! That's like Wolfpack type stuff. What? Man, I just want to freaking jam to that. I don't even want to play. I'm playing beats. Hold on, We didn't really do much with this. Come on, man. Really? Moving the heater a bit. I got your back. I got your back. I got your back. Gotta do some crazy rolls. I'm thinking about like tom rolls. I got your back. Joanne, stop wheezing! I got your back. Did a spinneroo! I got your back. I got your back. That's a freaking jam right there, guys. But remember what we did yesterday. It's pretty. It's missing a bunch. It's got to be kicked up a level. I just don't like it. We're getting rid of it. How about this one? Oh, this is my song, I Need to Be Alone, which I wrote in 1999. Oh, this is with you. Woo! Guys, you can get a beat seat, beatseat.rocks. Sometimes when you're playing and the guitar gets so out of tune, you gotta put it down. You know? Let's see. We're going to play one more quick thing here, guys. I was realizing I got your back. I'm like, I'm not a fighter. What am I talking about? I'm not a pacifist by any means. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure if I had to, like, I remember the couple times that I did get someone threw a punch at me and connected. Because I was a kid and I didn't expect it, but like I had the reflexes, like I saw it coming. It's weird. Like I had enough time to move both times. And it was like I never expected someone to really hit me. It was a weird thing because I was always so nice to people. So it was like weird to me that somebody would swing at me, you know. I was in 7th grade and I saw this actually a kid I know, Mark, who's been in here a bunch. And he was getting beat on. Last day of school on the playground, this big dude. He was like, I don't know, 5. We're kids, little, like, I was like 4'5", 4'6", you know what I mean? Like this little kid, pipsqueak kid. This kid was like 5'3", 5'4". And he was like 150 pounds. And I was like 65 pounds, like soaking wet with quarters in my pocket. And this dude's like picking on this little kid who was about the same as me, but taller. And I was like, hey, leave him alone. You know, like, leave him alone, buddy. It's the last day of school. We're going to summer, you know. And so the dude comes over. He's like, what? And he pushes him down. And he comes over and he does this weird thing where he hits me in the stomach and the back almost at the same time. But he's like, boom, boom, like this. And I got hit both of them and I fall to the ground. And I look up and he goes like this and comes to hit me. And I had enough time to move, but I was like, there's no way this dude's really punching me. Like, what? What are we doing here? I told him to stop hurting some kid. He's going to start punching me? Like, no, people aren't like that, you know? So naive. And I'm looking at the freaking punch come me. I feel like I saw it in slow motion. I'm like, I had plenty of time to just be like, dude, Super Mark, you know, and I didn't do it. And then the second time it happened as well. When was the second time? I think that may have been it, but still got punched and I didn't like it. And I had enough time to move. I just didn't react. I thought that nobody would actually do that. And the reality is there's a lot of people, you know what I mean, out there. And they're basically the people that run these social media platforms. Yeah. Bunch of dicks. That's a proper word, I think. Like, okay, let's talk about it for a second. We wrote a song that goes... Oh, Tom, I could explain that very easily. I did an A/B test to prove it. So I have a new show I started called Get to Know America, which is a show I go into a different town each week. And I haven't done this in a little bit. But I go into a different town each week. And I interview a few people on the street. What do you love about the town? Then I go to the first selectman, first select woman, whoever it is, sit down with them, ask them a few questions. And then I go to the Historic Society and I dig into the 300 feet, like years under our feet. You know, it's like the craziest thing in the world. So I've been into an apothecary shop in New Canaan, which is one of the episodes. And they basically show me this like poison and all kinds of crazy stuff and like this... It was all the, you know, the quack medicine that they were selling to people back in the day, you know, and snake oil, you know, they had literal snake oil there. So we were, I was taken away by that. But every single episode, you got that. There's a ghost thing that happens in Fairfield. But anyway, besides that, I started this new thing called Get to Know America. And I realized when I put out Get to Know Ridgefield, Connecticut, that I only had 27 views for this cool new show, which is like basically broadcasting and showcasing towns. And it's like a travel / real estate show and 27 views after 24 hours. Now, what's interesting about that is I have 10,000 plus subscribers. At the time, it was 10,800 subscribers, okay? Before they snapped off 400 in one night just about 2 months ago. But we had 10.8 and only 27 people had seen it in 24 hours. So I was like, this is such a cool new show. I'm spending a lot of time meeting people, doing all this, interviewing people, and I can't have 27 views. What the hell's wrong here? So I started Get to Know America, a channel on YouTube. I took the same exact piece of content, Get to Know Ridgefield. I dropped it on Get to Know America, and I said, it's not my name. My name is not attached to it at all. Just Get to Know America. And I put this episode up, and 57 views in 24 hours with 19 subscribers. 19. I had 19 people on that night, and they all came over and subscribed. And I said, I'm dropping this. You guys who were here will remember that. I said, I'm dropping this, and I need you all to subscribe. And when I put the episode out there, we had 19 people. It had 57 views the next day. I still had 27 on my channel with 10,800 subscribers. So I've spoken to YouTube many times like, oh, we don't have any suppression software. I'm like, how do you explain that 10,000 people have subscribed to my show and only 20 come out, about 100 will come out to see any episode? How do you explain that when I personally go to my subscriptions from my own, because I have multiple YouTube accounts. And when I go there to look at my subscriptions, I scroll all the way down to the bottom in order to find my channel that's live. It's like, oh, I'm live down. Why am I not live up here? You have to scroll until the bottom of your subscription. So it's really a weird thing. But the reality is I've made peace with it. But Tom, the other thing is I've been proven right because of what's happened at Twitter. I don't post on Twitter, but I guarantee you they all worked in unison because of the way I've been treated for the last 4 years. And not just me, the way many people who speak truth and don't have a script were treated. But my problem is I shouldn't have done anything political from the beginning. I should have just not done my Trump impression. It just so happens I do a funny Trump impression and Joe Biden impression. I'm a celebrity impressionist. So when it all went down, I was like, oh, cool. This is political comedy. This is like funny SNL instead of the crap SNL that's out there. And it got suppressed because I wasn't taking the right point of view. If I went in there and I was like, look, Trump just took a crap at his pants. And Trump was like, yep, I just pooped my friggin' double diaper. I got a double diaper daddy here with Melania. She's cleaning it up. Yeah, no, Barron's over there. He's 12 feet 4 right now. Tallest man in history. And like that would have been funny too, but I didn't want it to. I took the approach of look at this guy who's been in office for 50 plus years and done nothing for this country. And that was just my reality of saying I didn't want what happened and where we are freaking today on December 19th, 2022 to actually take place. But I didn't have any power. They took it all away because they didn't allow you to see any of it. And that's crazy to me because you should be able to see all points of view. You should be able to look at any piece of content and decide whether or not you like it and scroll. But if you don't have the opportunity to find it or see it or be notified of 3,000 pieces of content that have been delivered over the last 4 years, that's kind of a freaking sin in my book because everything that happened here happened in the moment. There's never been any plan. We had 6 feature films. Man, they're crazy. They're crazy. The 7th one I just haven't released. I've got it, man. I just have not. I'm not going to do it for a bit. And maybe when people find my 6 and they start enjoying that, I'll drop the 7th. I think Joanne cut the live feed. Cut the line. Cog's in the house, guys. You rock. Spirit-filled. You're the best. So, yeah, guys, just keep this in mind, though. Tom, this is the most important thing. I show up for Tim Beers and for Pamela and Bradley. And for S-Coop, and for Andrea, and Stacy, and for Jacqueline, and Pamela. And I can go forever and talk about Trish Killian and the people who show up here every day to be a part of the show. BDP in the house. So the reality is, that's why we do this, because those people have realized already what we do, and which is to get away from this crappy world. Just for a little bit. And it's just a shame that we don't have more people feeling the positivity that takes place here. And the reality, you guys know, the people that come here every day, I don't talk about the crap that being suppressed ever anymore. It was funny. It happened last night with Cog. We're talking about how crazy the world is, and that a show like this isn't getting more eyes on it when I'm here every day for 4 years. And we were talking about this concept of most suppressed, and it just seems right because it's not a lack of content and consistency, because that is proven. I mean, at least for us, Guinness hasn't called me or acknowledged anything, but the reality is that doesn't matter either. I don't think anybody's gone long form every day for 4 years. I know someone did a blog for 10 years and they were like, that could be 30 seconds, man. Like, to me, that's not the same thing. We created content every day for 4 years. If you go back and you push play on anything, you're going to see a ton of content created and just a lot of hope that we can get through what's going on here. And I still have it. I do. Like, I have a ton of hope. I'm just a little more jaded now, I guess, after 4 years, where it's just like, okay, I get it now. You know what I mean? Like, we put out something really cool, the Johnny Depp versus Amber movie. It's called Hollywood Nightmare. It should have had millions of views. And they did, I don't know why. It's like I can't get anybody to see this like in a grand scale, and that stuff's crazy. That was a topic. We did it the week of the trial coming to completion. It's 52 minutes long, and it's such a crazy story with those characters. And we just did it live here in the moment, like everything else. And I've had so much fun doing that. The thing is, Tom, what I think is interesting is those moments take place, and they're not every single night. They are sort of rare when all of a sudden I start improvising and creating, something like a new film or a new concept. Like I said, a silly word and I roll with it. That is something that happens. And then when it does, you really should be there for that moment because it's unique. And that's all I'm looking for, is to create unique moments with you guys. You guys are the best. Bradley said only 4,006 days till the 7th of December 2033, when I will see you on that day and celebrate Mark Pires' 5,555th day in a row on the Mark Pires Still Doing It show. I love that. Mark Pires Still Doing It show. That's hilarious. Oh, man. Still doing it. It's true. We are doing it here every single night. Play without a pick. That was interesting. I just don't like to with the electric guitar, you know what I mean? I just want to be like with the freaking pick, you know what I mean? But sometimes you can get into doing some cool stuff with the finger picking. Beat seat going on this thing, man. Maybe we should get a bass line in here first, though, guys, right? Ooh, or we could do this first. Hold on, I'm on up. Let's see how this sounds. A Little grand piano. I don't know what that hiccup was there. Hopefully it doesn't record through. We'll see. If we got this, we're going to baseline. No, see, that's weird. Something happened there. I hear something weird happening there every time I record on this. It's just kind of crazy. I can't find my pick. It must have fallen down. Can't find my pick, no. Gotta go pickless, yeah. Gonna play it anyway, yeah. I can't gonna get down. Oh, we gotta go over to something else. Where's the bass line? It's kind of funky and cool. It is, but whatever. You know what I mean? Because when a guitar sounds like that, that ain't good. And I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to send across a little love to our brother Tim Bierce. You guys know it. Monday night, kicking in with you, and the Mark Pires doing his show. Yeah, 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 yeah. You know, Joanne, if you did your job. Not sure, but whoever is, Virginia sure has an idea. But if we get there, Stacy Michaels will say hello. It's the Doing It Show. Where's my brother Tiberius? Derek, go kicking it with us again tonight. So good to see you, my friend. Hope you come back again. You know, it's the longest running show. Every day we're doing it, yeah. We're writing songs in a moment, yeah. We're getting into it, yeah. It's the Renaissance Family Jam. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're living at the brink. I think we all should get to know America again. What makes it great? Oh, the good and the bad, yes. We need to understand it all, and if we do, then we can get along, yeah. And learn from the past. It's old Family Jam, the Renaissance Family Jam, yeah. Won't we ride the brain, yeah. Freedom. We're looking for a scoop. With a scoop. My brother Bradley Smith, yeah, you know you can't go without him anywhere. Yeah, he's the life of the party, yes. Killian, yeah, kicking in there, yeah. Pamela Swan, yeah, she's doing a swan song, yeah, singing on and love to everyone, yeah. Oh, you gotta open up to it, yeah. Ooh, yeah. It's the Family Jam. Family Jam, yeah, 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 yeah. It's the family.
jam. It's a family jam, y'all. Family tree. William Martin in the house, Barilla kicking it. I'm a loving it. Tim, my buddy, made me so happy that you're here. I was like, Timmy, is he there? Freaking did the song? What are we doing over here? And in my own way, I did something different tonight. I was like, I'll mention all the different versions of the show that have come. Started as Mark Pires Real Talk, then Mark Pires Renaissance Man, then Mark Pires At That Brink, and then Mark Pires, what was it next? Mark Pires. That's it. But maybe it is Mark Pires still doing it with like a Nike sign and get like trademark infringement stuff going down with Nike. But then we're in the news. You know, there's no such thing as bad press. What's that, No, Joanne, you would be bad press. But people are like, oh, the greatest assistants ever. And then they like interview people and then they saw that you exist. No, I'm sorry. Then all of a sudden I'm in the news. Got the crappiest assistant ever. She wheezes. She's got a humongocarditis. Trust the psyop. The science. You did. She did. I don't know if you did, but she did, Joanne. How many times, Joanne? 13. She's on 13. Is that with the one and then the 12? Oh, no. She's in the Bugga Booster number 13. That's good. Joanne! You're starting to float again. Hot air balloon carditis. That one's no good, you know. We gotta lock her down so she doesn't destroy the rafters here in the barn. Guys, sometimes when you're doing it and Joanne's wheezing through it, just destroys the song, destroys the moment. You know, you were there. You had your sweetie with you. You put your arm around her. I'm in the middle of playing a song. All of a sudden you hear Joanne wheeze. Right? What's that? Oh, no, fine. Hold on. I'm going to take this call real quick. It's from Zabrowsk. Zabrowsk, what's going on? Yeah. No, I know. She's a wheezer. Yeah. No, Zabrowsk says it destroys everything when I'm in the middle of it. Like he was there doing it. You guys hear it, right? Zabrowsk, tell him the story. What's that? Oh, Zabrowsk, they can't hear you. You got to tell me. I'll tell them. Are you serious? He said he's there. He made the move. You know, the move of all moves. Puts his arm around that lady. And he's about to go in for the kiss. All of a sudden, Wheezy McGee back there destroys the moment. She throws up on him. No good. Zabrowsk, then what did you do? Really? Oh my goodness, Zabrowsk. That's sad. He asked her to marry him. He was like, that's a keeper. You know, she's willing to drop a friggin', euchre on me while we're doing it, like that's a keeper right there. You put a friggin' ring on it, So he did it. And all of a sudden everybody's happy, Everybody's happy. Everybody's free. You put the big door open, everyone will come around. Why are you different? Why are you that way?
I need a freaking pick for this though, dude.
You don't get in line, we'll lock you away.
Can't play this finger picking style. I need a freaking pick. We'll do it tomorrow. Can't find the freaking pick. Oh. All right, so I'm going to do something here. I'm going to put a song on here. This is a Christmas song. When it came out last year, I dropped this sucker. And most of you have not seen it. I don't know how many views there are. You'll see when I pop it on the screen. It's not many. And so please do me a favor and freaking share the hell out of it. You know what I mean? Like, this is a tune. I wrote it live in the moment here. And we're going to do a little listening. Listeneroo. So do me a favor then. Right, I'm on the wrong scene, Joanne. That's why. You know, like, you're doing it. And then all of a sudden, everybody else is hoping to do it. Except for the wheeze. Nobody wants to do that, Joanne. She's like, really? Even Louise? No, not really. You're like the old Tostitos commercial, right? No, not really. You know, you got like the little sarcasm in there. You got to give it to Joanne when she's looking for sarcasm. Michael, how are you, my brother? So good to see you. I feel like I should play some comedy for Michael. Michael rocks. I'm going to play Michael a piece of comedy. Guys, we're about to play a piece of... Is there a Christmas comedy? Oh, yeah, of course there is. We did a feature film called Christmas Movie. It's the 19th, guys. Freaking A. I feel like I haven't seen this in a while, but let me just pop this on. I did 6 feature films, and this is one of them. It's a Christmas movie. I forgot. I keep talking about my films. We should be watching the Christmas movie. I'm going to play it in parts, okay? We have to do that. It's only 10:30 right now, you know what I mean? But if we were to play, let's see, A Christmas Story is what it's called. And we were to watch just a few minutes of it, just to see. A Merry Christmas from Renaissance Man. No, that's not it. Where's the feature film, dude? All right, hold on. I got to find it. And Santa's on the Run, we didn't play tonight. It's a freaking sick song, guys. I think it's one of my favorite Christmas songs ever, and it's not, you know, nobody knows about it, right? Which we're talking about. A very hip-hop style Christmas. What the was that? Let's just hear it. Wow. Can we get it? Yeah. You get down on the phone with some crazy pentatonics tone. Woo! What you doing, getting in the zone? You define yourself doing the phone, make you call to your closest relative. Say what you doing for Christmas. You're gonna come over, you bring the turkey, bring the biscuits. You know we're gonna hang out all night. We'll get tight, the gravy in, the biscuit in, and gravy with the mashed potatoes. And I'm giving you guys this. I got my ham, I'm gonna put the sandwich together, yeah, with the mashed potato gravy combo, yeah, you know we're gonna have a good Christmas night, yeah. Dude, that's sick. That is just sickness right there, okay? But you heard it. I heard it. That was craziness. You know, when you write something like that, that's pretty cool. So playlists, here we go. If I go to my feature films, there's a playlist for the feature films. Sorry. Where's the playlist, Joanne? I ask you to do one thing, and she just can't do anything. You know, like you expect her to just be in, you know. Instead, should we just do, you know, like an episode of the DJT show or something? That's not good. We can't do that. What we can do is find the freaking feature films, and then we could play that, you know, at least just a couple minutes here. Of course. Joanne, you're freaking fired. You know, I'm here. I'm trying to find it, and you can't even show it to me. It's not even here, guys. Like, I can't find the playlist now. I see my shorts. What's that? No, Joanne, I'm not wearing shorts. Feature Films found it, Joanne. Thanks for nothing. You know, sometimes she's wheezing, and it's hard for me to think. This is called A Renaissance Man Christmas Story. I have to edit that. I'm no longer doing that title, so we're going to pop this sucker out. I haven't watched this in a year, guys, so I have no idea what it's like. It still says 10.4. These motherfuckers over here on the ticker. Oh, we're still watching this? Guys, how long have I been off the screen? For the mother... You know what I mean? Like, I'm here. Hold on, I'm on that. Where is it? If I'm going to do this, I'll put myself on the screen again. Like that. There we go. A Renaissance Man Christmas. We're going to change that title, though. I don't like that. You know. Let's see if we can put this on. Am I on the screen with you? To play Jenga? I thought that was like a freaking post. I don't think I should be on for this. Should be watching this together, and I'll laugh.
I've been here since 1894.
We're gonna do it this way.
I do not remember
I am on the
easy
screen.
year.
Joanne!
Once
Stop
your
wheezing.
enemies to be so terrified that their fear is greater than their greed.
Can we... Joanne, why do we have this on? She's not doing her job, guys.
Please be considerate and don't talk during the show.
There's Wayne Doppler! This is the best song ever. Randy, I'm ready when you're ready. Just let me know. Tell it, I'm here. I'm doing it. Ready to go. Christmas spirit. I get it. Upbeat. I know. No, I had 3 coffees before. I don't need you to tell me to have a smile on my face when I start. I've been doing this for 18 years, okay? Broadcast school, they teach you that day one, Telefriff, all right? Telefriff. So just give me a countdown. Let me know when we're live. I got the scene. I'm in my spot here that you marked off. Randy Telefriffin, worst director in history. You guys don't know about Ed Wood? It's his freaking nephew or something, because he's the worst. The worst. Anyway, let me know when we're live, Randy. I'm ready to go. La 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 la. All right, I'm almost ready. Just let me do. I got a kink in the throat. Tella, give me a second. All right, buddy, hold on. La la la. All right, I'm good to go. You let me know when we are live and on the air. We're live now. They saw that. Telefriffin, this is why you're the worst freaking director in the world. You kidding me? God Almighty. I'm sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mark Pires. I am the lead anchor, now doing the beat reporting, apparently, for Christmas. Here, Channel 7 News. I'm in the friggin' house of the Hansen family. You know, not Chris Hansen, no, not the, you know, you came in the house and there's a 12-year-old there and he comes in and he says, "Can I ask you a question?" And you run out of the house and get arrested. Not that guy, different guy. But look, it's a Hansen guy, super rich. You see this tree behind me? It's freaking ridiculous. Yeah. Look, I wanted to let you guys know that this is Christmas like you've never seen before. We've got lots of robbery, vandalism is up. The thing is, when people don't have money, they go into your house and they steal from the Hansens. I'll just put this on for a few minutes.
That someone's going to come barging through one of the doors, maybe break a friggin' window, and come in here and steal all of the Christmas gifts. You know, like, look, I don't have anything to give to my kids, so I'm taking from the Hansen family. I get it. And no, again, no, not Chris Hansen. He's my colleague, though, here at Channel 7. Anyway, look, at the end of the day, you have to understand that Christmas is kaput. We're basically putting an end to it. I don't know if you realize it, but it's getting canceled just like everything else. You know, look, you can't have monuments. You can't have anything except for, you know, like what we tell you can have. You can't have, like, a Christmas situation. Christopher Columbus, he's gone. We got rid of him. You know, but, like, I think we're working on Washington. We're working on Lincoln. You know, Lepidamine. You want to do a Lepidamine situation?
Blazing Saddles reference.
You could do that because Blazing Saddles was over the friggin' edge. You know what I mean? But look, at the end of the... What's that? Telefriffin, what do you mean I'm off the air? Why don't you tell me we have a commercial break? I'm here. I'm in the middle of the flow. You're going to just cut me off the air? Mid-flow? I don't even know where was I when you cut me off? God almighty, Telefriffin. This is why you're getting the Ed Wood Award again. 12 years in a row. You're freaking Edward Master. No, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I'm here trying to do a freaking episode of Christmas Day in the Hanson family. And no, not the Manson family. I said the Hanson family. Telefriffin, clean your ears out. You're the director. You're the director. You don't even know we're working with the Hanson family. You're in their house right now, Telefriff. You're going to do that? Pretend you don't know about it? No, don't just freaking run me back in. Give me a countdown. I'm not ready to go back right away. I need a moment. I got to get my breath, okay? La, 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 la. I can't hit that note right now, Telefriff. No. Okay, 3. And we're back. It's Mark Pires. Channel 7 News. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're here right now in the Hanson family house. Apparently, I just found out from Randy Telefriffin, our director, the worst director in history, that the Hansons are related to Chris Hansen. I didn't realize that it's actually a family member, and he's working on a new series. It's basically the same show. And he's going to go in there, he's going to trick people, which is fine by me. Get the bad guys, you know what I mean? Excuse me, can I ask you a question? Yeah, what questions you have to ask me, Chris Hansen? I freaking know, I watch your show. Running out the back door, they get arrested. There's dogs and everything. They tackle them, you know? You think you can get away? Oh, I was just come over to see if we could play Uno. You play Uno? You come over, I got your transcript. Hold on a second. That's not what you said in the transcript. Let me open up that transcript real quick. You know what I can't wait to do with you is I can't wait for us to play Jenga together. What did you mean by that, sir? Huh? It's a game? No, it's not a game. That's a thing. You were planning on doing a Jenga with her. You're telling me you're going to do a Jenga with her, and then I'm here, Chris Hansen situation, and I catch you in the act. What's that? Jenga is a game? What? Are you freaking kidding me? We don't have him on anything? He comes to play Jenga? I thought that was like a freaking puzzle piece situation thing where he's talking about doing like a scissor with her or something like that. No? What, it's not appropriate to say that live on the air? Look, I'm here. I thought for sure we had him with the Jenga. You're telling me Jenga's a freaking game. Look, I don't know anything better. I'm Chris Hansen. I'm here. You're doing it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to catch people in the act. I don't play games. Jenga. You kidding me? Next time, maybe one of the producers can tell me what's going on over here. He's trying to talk about. Maybe one of the producers can tell me what's going on next time with this situation here. Because if I go and ask someone about a Jenga, and then they say that it's a game, I kind of look like a horse's patoot. You know what I mean? That's what you did. You did look like that, Chris Hansen.
Did it?
Again, he's a colleague, so I don't like to, razz on him too much.
Guys, you got to freaking watch this yourself. I'm going to
Telefriff.
pop it on. Telefriff, hold on.
What are you doing?
What are you doing,
break?
Telefriff? Oh, my goodness. Telefriff. I freaking love him.
Charge your phone 40%
See, that was perfect
faster
timing.
with this new 4-port charging device.
Guys,
This
I'm gonna do
$37
something here, okay?
phone charger is taking the world by storm in the US. New groundbreaking technology can charge.
No, I'm just going to wait here until you tell me we're back on the freaking air. Kidding me? I'm here, I'm doing it. Double-decker situation. He's cutting me off the air. Unfreaking believable. You know what? I'm calling into Julius. I can't stand this garbage anymore. This is ridiculous. You're going to freaking do that to me over and over? Cut me off the freaking air. Telefriff situation.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Julius,
here, I guess.
it's Mark. I'm down here at the Hansons in front of the ridiculous, stupid tree. Yeah, Telefriff keeps cutting me off the air. Are you watching this? Yeah, what are we doing with this? I'm in the flow. He's going to cut me off mid-flow. I'm doing it, talking about like the ornaments and the fire and, he's going to take me off the air mid-flow, Julius. Look, I don't want to tell you how to program direct, because that's you. But if I were the program director of this channel, I'd be getting rid of Telefriffin right now. I'd be finding someone else. Like, I don't know, we have a couple other options. If you look, I can see on the show we've had a few other options for directors. Okay, McGreedyson. If I were you, I would hire McGreedyson. Okay, because McGreedyson can at least hold a friggin' camera, and he won't pull me off the air mid shoot, right in the middle of the movie.
McGreedyson, I forgot about him.
Yeah, that's right, Julius. I'm telling you.
None of my
look 'em up.
original characters.
McGreedyson. We did 6 or 7 episodes of Back to the Future, Mark.
We did.
Tell us, Riffin, where do we get McGreedyson's phone number? Because you stink. You're the worst director.
It's a freaking
Ed
phone.
Wood. Ugh. Johnny Depp. I'm
Wood.
calling Johnny Depp after this to see if he wants to do an Ed Wood remake with freaking Telefriffin as the subject. We're
film
also
it.
considering
I'd direct it.
starting a new trophy each year for the Randy Telefriffin Award, which is the 2020 plus year, like worst director in history of time, award. Because he freaking stinks.
The
3
worst.
times I'm off the air. Oh, Julius, I'm sorry. Now I'm on the air again, apparently. Yeah, no, okay. I'm on the air right now, Julius. Yeah, gotta go.
Freaking Julius.
No,
Yeah.
I totally. Yep, got it. All right. Yeah, I gotta do broadcast. Christmas tree. Hanson's stupid Christmas tree. Yeah.
Dumb tree.
Okay.
Look
yeah.
at that
Thanks,
thing.
Julius. All right. Yeah. Bye. Almighty, freaking talks my. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mark Pires. I'm back again, doing it here, Christmas tree style. Look, we are just a couple days away from Christmas. If you didn't get your gifts yet, I don't know what to tell you. You better get over to freaking Neiman Marcus or something and get what you need. You go down to freaking Modell's. Gotta go to Moe's.
Gotta go
You
to
don't go
Moe's.
What are you gonna do then? I ordered it online. I got it from Amazon. You got an Amazon situation going on? I'm doing it in front of a Christmas tree.
Yeah!
When you're doing the newscast of the decade at the first year of the decade, but it's the newscast of the decade, and you're there doing it, right? Hanson's Christmas tree. Stupid sized tree. That thing's ridiculous. How did you get that in the house? It's like, how do you get a Joanne out of her studio? Like, you can't.
Oh my goodness.
Too
Guys, I
big.
can't.
Heart.
She's got a mouth.
I digress. No Telefriffin, don't speak to me right in the middle of a broadcast. That's unprofessional. I'm doing my broadcast. I'm here doing it. I'm trying to have one-on-one with the camera.
Guys.
So I can do this scene.
I gotta stop this for 1 second. I just have to share something with you, okay? This is completely insane. Like, what I'm doing here, I don't know if you guys realize this. There's freaking nobody here. I've been here in this realm alone, creating for 4 years every day. And when I'm doing what you're seeing here, there is nobody else here. I'm allowing my creativity to breathe. And every single moment that takes place, every hurdle, every single crazy thing that's happening, every tinge, every movement, it's all creating itself in the moment. And I'm blown away watching it because I haven't seen it in a long time. And to see the choices I make is pretty cool because I forgot how I get from piece to piece. And like, I'm yelling at freaking Telefriffin, and then all of a sudden, like, the freaking Christmas tree behind me. And I'm always talking about the details in the scene. And you'll notice that in all the movies. It's like, I use the big guy. There's a dude who's 460 pounds with big pity sweat coming down his armpits, and he's sitting there and he's like this with like his hand out, and the Batmark and Supermark scene where it's Batmark with this guy in the street in New York City is the funniest scene in the movie, and you got to go find that. But like I said, if you look over my shoulder right here, you see Johnny Depp versus Amber, and Amber, the Fairy Tale Nightmare. That's the shortest movie of them all. Then you have the Wolf of Crypto. I did a movie about cryptos and pulling and, basically crap coins and like stealing money from people on January 1st, 2022. So you guys should see that. That one's freaking hilarious too. They're all the same. They all start with me coming up with one thing and it leads into a feature film. And it's just like this craziness. I'm just going to play just a couple more seconds here. I don't even know what's coming, but let's see. I'm eating mambas, by the way. These freaking mambas are delicious. Digging on them.
I'm sorry, people. He's literally talking to me right now like that matters. They don't hear you, Telefriff. What you say in my earpiece, they have no idea about. They hear me saying, yeah, this is no good. Okay,
Don't
just
make it
be
freaking
quiet
real.
over there. Randy Telefriff. This guy, I got to tell you, if you could, like, how the heck did he even get his director's license? How did you get a license for being a director? You have a license to kill, is what you have. I'll tell you what. You know what? When you found us in the middle of filming Batmark versus Supermark, and you were like, "I'm a director," we're like, we'll give Telefriffin a shot. Freaking Ed Wood. Ed freaking Wood over here. Telefriff.
I loved that movie when I was a kid.
No, I know. I've been off the air apparently for the last like 45 seconds here. God almighty. What is it? Is it the camera? Do you have like some sort of weird like tremble and you keep hitting the on off button? Because I'm seeing the red light go on, red light go off, red light go on, red freaking light go off. Tell a friend I'm about to throw this microphone at you. I warned you. Last time I threw it at you, I hit you in the nog. Maybe that's the problem. Now that nog, you got a little bit of like a, remember when you were watching the cartoons as a kid? And when like you had Tom and Jerry go, and when Tom would run into the wall and a big friggin' lump would pop on his head, leap right through the hair. You had that. I gave you one of the Tom and Jerry lumps on your head.
Ooh,
maybe that's why you're acting like a little bit more imbecilic than usual. Because literally, you're the worst. I don't even know what to do with you right now. No, give me a countdown this time. I don't want you just bringing me on the air.
He's thriving in
I'm
Hollywood
sick of you just
right now,
bringing me
by
on
the
the
way.
air. It's so unprofessional. I'm in the middle of yelling. Hi, everybody. I'm back. It's Mark Pires, Channel 7 News. Tell a friend. He's not giving me the rundown. You're supposed to do a 3. And do one of these where you kind of, you throw it out like it's Dan Quisenberry. You bring it underhand. Hey, look, Mark. You do one of those, and I'm like, okay, I'm on the air. No, Telefriff just goes, and I see the red freaking light come on. Anyway, look, I wanted to let you guys know the full scoop. It's going to be 38 degrees tomorrow. We're going to have some sort of scattered rain for a little while. Our news / weatherman, space weatherman, Wayne Doppler will be joining us for the 10 o'clock broadcast. But I'm filling in right now because he's in remote viewing right now. He's actually figuring out where the next, asteroid's coming from. Look, when you're Wayne Doppler, tallest man alive, and you also have like some sort of weird psychic power, you go with it.
Double-decker style.
So we're going to call Dr. Wayne Doppler after. We'll see if we can get him on screen. I think he's roughly the size of this tree. 8'9" and 1/4 now. He's growing still. Look,
he's still growing. Guys, Wolf of Crypto, Super Mark versus Bat Mark. Three's Company, the breakup artist, one of the funniest things ever. And of course, worst coach ever, which I thought was one of my favorite movies, The Worst Coach Ever, just because I rip apart LeBron James for a full movie. And it's just in good fun-ish. I really enjoyed it. Anyway, guys, we had a great time tonight. A little long in the tooth, but you know what? When you're doing it, and it's Christmas in friggin' 6 days, you just drop a little bit of your feature film that's about Christmas. And we'll play a little bit more tomorrow. Make sure you check out the movie. Give me a subscribe if you haven't yet. Share and hit all notifications on, because that is the best way to sometime get some notifications from YouTube. And if you can, start lobbying for this show to get YouTube off our back. We don't even talk about politics anymore. We're just trying to have some positive times and create some music. So, until tomorrow, Wharton, my brother, good to see you. Modoc Roughstock in the house. We love it when Modoc is here with us. Let me see if I can find the channel, find that page, getting back to it, doing it. You know what I'm saying. Here we are. Let me go back to this channel. We are live in the moment here. What's that? No, Joanne.
This is the best time of the year to play World.
She said, can I do the send off? And then Schwarzenegger came in out of nowhere. Freaking Schwarzenegger, Guys, if you are here right now, say goodnight or forever hold your peace. Well, at least until tomorrow on the 1450th day in a row of this show. It's crazy, right? Who wants to be here for 1500 in a row? Why don't we have 1,500 people here for that? Let's all make it happen. Andrea O'Neill, you rock. Thank you again for your donazione. And Bradley Smith, Modoc Roughstock, Pamela Swan, S. Coop. Oh my goodness, Stacy Michaels, thank you for your donations. And, Andrea, Stacy, and I just want to point out, we have Liberty, all of you guys, and I don't expect it. And that's why I just want to thank you guys so much. But the others that can't, and I totally understand, and S. Coop, where's S. Coop? S. Coop is the greatest person in the world. She sends me these little notes trying to help me get through this crazy world we're in when I'm not on this show. It means the world. And sometimes I can't respond, or I see it in a freaking platform I have no idea how to get to. Like, I don't even know. So right now, I'm Telegram. I'm like, I changed my phone out. So things are like weird right now. But I'm very happy I got a new phone, because this new phone has the best camera I've ever had on a phone. And so I can start doing some cool stuff with the phone. But I also have the DSLR with the phone, or DSLR mirrorless. We'll do that with the phone and be able to have dual cinematic looks and start doing some crazy filming. At least that's the plan. We'll see. I was thinking about it. It would be something to figure out how to get sponsorship for this show. So just for one reason, I'm thinking if I can actually get some company that says, hey, you know what? I'm going to throw X behind, getting into the content creation of this show. And then I can take that to hire someone to actually follow me and use the equipment that I have that's used to following me right now, but they can hold it and do other cool things like zoom in and move around me instead of just having the thing follow me, which is what I have right now. I'm doing it alone. And having a camera operator is something I've never had before. And it would be pretty cool. I'm eating this other freaking piece of Mamba. Woo! Joanne! You can't have it, Joanne! You got the E1 go when she has Mambas. Because Mambas make you do a little when you're eating them, You shake it out a bit, Joanne, you don't want her shaking anything, Sometimes she toots. That's what I'm trying to say, Sometimes it's fine. Sometimes she toots. You don't want to be in the receiving end of a Joanne tootaroo, Some people are like, well, what's that like? Nagasaki. You heard of it? The after effects. Not the actual explosion. No, ish, If it's not a silent but deadly. If it's a silent but deadly, mustard gas is the best way to connect it, You ever had pepper spray shot into your eyeball and also down your throat at the same exact time? And then also, for good measure, into each earlobe. And in the butthole. What the? Joanne? That was Joanne's idea. That would hurt. Especially in the hiney butt. MODOK! MODOK, thank you so much. You're amazing. Really appreciate that. You're amazing. Thank you so much. Right, we have liberty. Like, what's Joanne telling me to say? The old hiney butt. There's nothing wrong with it, especially, with Joanne doing it. Joanne, do me a favor. Stay away from the Mambas. Nobody wants a tooter-looter. Freaking tooter-looter Joanne! Goodness, guys. Gotta go away, but tomorrow, do it all over again. Andrea, Bradley, MODOK, thank you again. Pamela S. Coop, I'm still freaking eating my Mamba. Stacy Michaels. Woo! Jeez. When you're doing it, and you got like the Wheezy McGee going on, that's interesting. I'm seeing who's here with us. Oh. Yeah, that's a delicious Mamba, guys. If you haven't had Mambas in a while, get them. You know what I mean? Andrea, thank you again. We're rolling back through the top, in through the middle. I'm seeing Tim Beers in the house. I'm seeing the lifeboat, my brother. So good to see you. Trish Carrion, Virginia. Wow, it's great. The state. Going out there, lost you, Virginia. Out with your friends. You saying, look, 19 years old, kept it till get married. This lady came out. She put her bosoms out there. Oh, Christopher Walken style. You gotta go away. But guys, tomorrow we're doing it again. So if you can, come on by with some friends. And then we'll write a couple more songs and do something else. In the meantime, make sure you check out the feature film, A Christmas Story. Until then, it's Mark Pires. And I believe this is the longest running show on Earth, so this is Mark Pires doing it. Still, till tomorrow. Love you guys. Got to go away. Yeah, 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 yeah. Go away. See ya.